I gotta get a hair. I gotta trim my beard.
We're looking at rent-a-cars right now, trying to go really cheap. And this is just one option. We're gonna let's find the one that has the best gas mileage. That's what's ultimately important to me.
And what we would want to make sure of is, since we're renting it here in Bozeman, is that we can get one of the lower gas mileage vehicles. That they don't stick us in one that like sucks gas.
Yeah,
because we couldn't.
You guys are upgraded to the SRV. It's like, no, we don't want the SUV, and everybody wants SUVs here. They get all excited. They're like, oh, we're in Montana. We got upgraded to the SUV. It's like, no, we're about to do a long road trip to Texas, near Dallas, like an hour from Dallas.
Austin.
Near Austin.
Well, it's about an hour from Austin.
And then we're going to Alabama from there. And I guess we'll be going through Louisiana. I have a friend in Louisiana named Cameron. Actually, it was the guy who had a crush on me in high school. And I didn't even know it. I had no idea he had a crush on me. And then we had all these like moments together. And I guess he like was feeling something. And I was oblivious to it. Isn't that weird how I was just like, oh man, Cameron's such a nice guy. And I look back to it and he was like, I want you to come over to my house. And I'm like, oh, I totally see it now. But I didn't see it then. It made no sense.
Is he going to be watching this?
I mean, I like Cameron.
He knows.
He's
the one that liked you.
And then I met you and then he confessed. He's like, Dylan, I have to confess. He's like, it's something that... You know, you live once, and I know you have a partner. I'm not trying to do anything like with that. I just have to tell you, I'm in love with you. You remember that? Mm-hmm. It was a shock. I was like, I didn't even know he was gay. And then I look back, I'm like, okay, he seems gay. I just didn't see him like that. I wasn't looking at him. He was just a nice guy. Either way, we're going to go to Texas and Alabama. And we have freedom. I think it sounds fun. It sounds like an adventure, and it's a YouTube worthy. We just have to figure out places to charge our batteries and stuff like that. Because where are we going to stay? I think we should stay cheap. Like either campgrounds or... We're going to drive most of the way. Mm-hmm. But we should at least like sleep. Like we could sleep in the car if you need to. I don't mind doing it cheap. I've slept in my car on the rigs in -30. This is not going to be as bad as that.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't die. If the windows are down, you won't burn to death. It's going to be hot. It's going to be the opposite.
Yeah, we should camp.
And I wonder if it takes us through Casper. It might not.
It may.
It might actually take us through Casper. And then we can just say hi to my mom, have lunch or something, and keep driving. Hey, Mom. So yeah, we might be coming through a city near you. We might be. Not that we know, but just know that we might be driving through your city or your state. Are you nervous a little? A little bit. Yeah, about the time, because it's going to take a long time of driving. We're going to be fried, but we can do it. We'll just have lots of coffee. Mm-hmm. But I think our goal is to try to find the car that has the best gas mileage. That'll save the most money. Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn this off now. But yeah, that's what we're thinking.
I'm going to go to bed now. But we're not renting that car that cost $666. The devil car. We would never make it.
Or we could rent it and then we could try to like do, what
traveling with Satan.
Alrighty. Oh, it's late. We need to go to bed.
We do need to go to bed.
I did do some frames today. I know it's kind of a side note, but I'm so proud of it. I just kind of made sure I filmed it because I didn't want to like lose. I mean, just have the memory. I wanted to have proof. But I like rigged up this whole like drying kind of rack, drying clothesline. But
it's pretty interesting.
I'm pretty stoked.
I think you should have been an engineer.
It's one of the things. I do too many things. I bounce around too much. Thank God for that light. All right, peace out.
Thank you, God, for the light.
See, there's something about Even though I know this has worse sound quality, this phone, it's the camera I have in my hand all the time. It's so much easier just to have something small. There's something about it. It's true. The best camera you have is the camera you have in your hand.
It's so true. It's so very, very true.
For me, no camera's good for you. You try to break them all. You do too.
I'm hell on cameras.
Hell on phones. That's the only camera you have.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when you had other cameras, you broke those too.
I know. Brand new cameras. They end up between me and a motorcycle in the ground.
We could make this a YouTube video.
And they end up in a river.
We could make this uncut. Uncut YouTube video because our Patreon gets to see like the behind the scenes, but we could like give YouTube a little taste of the behind the scenes.
We could. We could do anything we want to.
We just have
Just
to film.
about.
We need to film.
We are filming right now.
I
It's
mean-
amazing.
I mean, film some like of the ideas that we were talking about like near-death experiences, some reactions we were talking about filming.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the podcast is about to start pretty soon. We got the table, we got the mics. I just ordered headphones. You have to have 3 sets of headphones.
Oh.
I did order them. I had to just go ahead and do it. 3 mics, 3 headphones, the mixer. I have some editing processing gear, and then I have to make the wall divider, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I rigged up outside. I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah. I'm getting stoked thinking about a road trip. We haven't done a road trip
No.
together ever.
No.
I mean, other than going to Casper or...
Yeah, like a long road trip. This is a long... Well, we've done plane trips. We always decide to fly. We're like,
Yeah.
oh. But now, dude, we can see the sights. We can, like, on the way, whatever sites, we can, like...
we would never get to my folks' house.
Well, we don't have to do everyone. But if we make it, like, obviously Dolphin Island is a site.
It's a sight.
If there's any major ones, we can go see them. Who knows? Maybe somebody wants to meet us. We'll be like, hey, we're going to be here right now. Maybe the millions of people that follow us.
Isn't that called Grinder? I mean, how else do you instantly meet up with someone?
You're grinding my gears, boy.
We'll be grinding our gears all across the country and back. It's late night and we're slapsticky. How sticky are you?
How sticky am I?
Oh, God. I think we should go to bed before it gets
Alrighty.
too crazy here.
Make sure to subscribe to our Russ. We want our subscribers to go up. Check out our Patreon page if you want to. We make a video every Tuesday over on Patreon. We've done 3 or 4 videos. We're pretty good. We have a schedule over there. Why Russ?
And Chris.
Love you long time.
I'm scared of my lips.
Dude,
They're kind of scary
Like-
looking.
doesn't it sound more adventurous?
It sounds more adventurous since we've done plane trips before and we've never done a massive road trip.
And it gives us a little bit of freedom. Like, we ultimately have to end up in our spots in a reasonable amount of time. So we actually say hi to your family and our friends.
I gotta go stay with them some.
Like, a lot. Money-wise. It'll save a lot of money. Because we don't have tons of money.
My mama's gotta feed me.
But he hasn't seen his parents in... How long?
God, 2.5 years.
Yeah. So it's time to go see your parents. And it's the first time we're seeing our friends. Like, actually, in their hometown.
2 years ago, January,
For what?
that we saw them.
Our friends?
No,
Oh, your parents.
my parents.
So yeah, it's been 2 years since we've seen your parents, and it hasn't been that long since we saw Dennis and Leslie, our friends, but we've never been to their hometown, and we get to go check out their hometown and say hi.
Branham, Texas. We're gonna go get some barbecue in Branham, Texas.
We said we were going, so peace.